Who's that?
J-Dubs from the Hideout. He's just going around taking pictures of the radio people.
Why?
Oh, God.
He loves radio.
But
He really does.
But why do you take pictures with guys like that?
He's a student
Why
of
would he
radio.
answer
Say
his phone?
hi and hang out, whatever. Enjoy yourself. But
Yeah.
He's tweeting pictures of other radio
Why is
guys.
he like sleeping in this morning?
It's
He has to. He was all excited. The young boy goes to the big event, so now he's got to go sleepy and dream about it.
I bet he's asleep with his hands at his side and his shoes are still on. And his big dumb face is in the pillow. Half-eaten ice cream sundae.
Oh, he's just thinking about it. He's
a 98% eaten ice cream sundae.
He's dreaming he has a good seat.
This is not like his honeymoon. He's not on vacation. This is a travel day. Get the fuck up, fatso.
Exactly.
Plus, you called him on his honeymoon, so even if it was
gives a
like his
fuck?
honeymoon, it would be okay.
Man.
What? The honeymoon thing was 10 minutes out of a week.
He was
Come on.
so pissed.
I bet.
So pissed that he didn't quit the show.
Is that the goal?
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Let's eat, huh?
You want to eat?
I'm pretty hungry.
All right, we'll figure out what to do next.
I would like to hear about Sam's bachelor party when we come back.
Well, do tell.
I'll bet that was an evening of a few regrets. I'll bet that was an evening of naughtiness. What did you do? I bet that was an evening of a lot of naughty behavior, a lot of some boys being boys. You.
It's uncomfortable.
I don't know. Are we allowed to talk about this?
I don't know. Did everybody make like a little pact? What did you do?
Stop touching me. Yes, there's no pact.
Oh. I bet it all. What happens in the Oh, I don't even want to say where they went.
Whoa.
Might be a big secret.
Ixnay.
Come here. No, let me tickle you.
Creep. Can you imagine actually hanging out with people like that?
Yeah. Come on, fess up. Get over here.
A lot of craziness.
Yeah, I bet it was nonstop. Because I saw you. Well, I don't want to give it away till later. Tickle.
Jimmy's getting up and just tickling Sam.
Trying to block him with a chair.
I know, I'll do that. I hit my heart on.
I'll talk about that. We'll talk about how Chevy Chase is an asshole.
Yeah.
We were trying to bring that up to Gillian. It's Gillian, right?
Gillian.
A lot of people think it's Jillian, but it's Gillian.
Oh, it's
Gillian
Gillian.
Jacobs. Yeah, it's Gillian Jacobs. We've hinted that we know that Chevy's an asshole, and we know they all know that Chevy's an asshole, but none of those people are talking yet. We've heard things from certain people that we can't really name because we promised we wouldn't. But now it comes out that Chevy is indeed a big fucking asshole.
Oh, Jick.
And there's a phone call from him that is pretty good to listen to.
By the way, did you guys go to a club after called Neck Pimple?
Oh, man. Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, is that what happens when glitter gets on your neck? Sam has a fucking...
Gremlin growing out of my neck.
Oh, my God, it's a kickball.
What happened?
That is
Did you try to dig it out?
conjoined twin.
Yeah, I tried to.
I pinched that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I squeeze all
Want me
pimples.
to do it?
No.
I squeeze and pick all pimples. Get that pus out immediately.
Didn't help anything.
I don't give a fuck. I have tiny scars. I don't need that shit on my body.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk about something next.
Sirius XM. The Opie and Anthony Show.
True.
You know,
Oh, no, he'll come back from his injury. But the fact is, the Knicks kind of used the whole Jeremy Lin thing to make sure everyone was going to fucking sell out the Garden for the playoffs,
Of
I
course.
guess.
That's exactly why they did it.
And I guess
bastards.
he needs a little surgery, and they're saying he could possibly come back if the Knicks make the second round of the playoffs. So, kind of a dick move, man, if you think about it.
But, I mean, if,
No
if they're
surprise,
sitting there
though.
thinking, well, going to make some money.
they don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
they
their
don't
fans
care.
at all.
Yeah,
No, I know.
They don't
just
give a
care.
fuck, man.
Yeah, you're right. But it should be pointed out.
Bunch of bastards.
Should be pointed out.
Fucking bastards.
Glad you guys made it in this morning.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
I thought you guys might be out for a couple weeks.
Oh, jeez, he's chasing Sam around the studio, tickling him.
You don't like, that's Josh.
Josh.
Yeah.
No.
Wait, is he just
We can't keep
joshing?
track of all these.
That's his name. Josh, yes.
But we don't even know Edgar yet.
Good-naturedly.
Josh Goodnaturedly.
Well, we don't know Edgar well enough for you to introduce a new character. You're confusing everybody, sir.
I like pig food.
Very serious cookie.
Yes, they are.
Made for grown-up taste.
Yes.
Well, when I got word that
Word.
that the guys were going to take Sam out because he's getting married in like 60 days.
I'm glad that they didn't invite Josh Goodnaturedly.
Good-naturedly.
You got less than 60 days, sir.
60 days.
Yes.
Man.
I'm not going to lie to you. When I got the word that we're getting together for Sam's, bachelor party, I guess officially, I was like, this is going to be so fucking beat.
Why?
The guy doesn't drink. The guy doesn't eat steak.
Oh,
And I'm
man.
thinking the guy doesn't even want to go to a strip club.
Right.
And then it comes out that they're going to hang out at Jim Norton's show. And that doesn't stink, don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking bachelor party, we're going to hang out at a Jim Norton's show.
Stinks for a bachelor party.
Little weird.
And I heard you guys were coming, and I saw Anthony on Saturday, but I didn't know that you guys were. I felt terrible after because I gave Anthony a shout out, and at the end I fucking see Opie and these guys and Sam and his family. Like, I had no idea you were there. I was really fucking embarrassed. I didn't shout you out.
My dad felt like he was shouted out though because you had a buttermilk joke in.
But yeah, I know. I do a buttermilk line, and I literally, I almost said it's the world's greatest treat, but I didn't know you were there. I would love to have said that with him in the fucking room.
By the way, you had a great set.
Yeah, thank you. It was a phenomenal
Great
night.
set. The middle guy was cool too. Who's he?
Annie Letterman was first, and his name is Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
The show I thought flowed well. Everybody was good and different.
He should get props. I didn't see the girl because I came in late.
You came in. Oh yeah, I forget his last name.
But he
Sam.
was
He's
great.
funny.
He was really good.
He was pretty funny, and we all had a good time at the Jim Norton / Sam Roberts bachelor party.
Yeah.
Very well behaved for a bachelor party, by the way. I didn't know they were here. I didn't hear that they were here. Where were you guys sitting?
We were
Outside.
We were sitting.
we were towards the back-ish. It was
No, we were the first table, and up.
Definitely out of the
the usual
That's the
table?
perfect place to be.
Yeah, it was good seats. It was
If
just
you were
not in the
looking
light.
out at the audience, we were just slightly to your right.
Okay. I only saw Dummy because he was like a little, as you're walking out from the back.
Yeah, they put me in like
the first
corner.
two seats to the like.
Oh, you were in those seats?
Yeah. I kind
The
of
side seats?
I don't mind that seat. It's like
No, they were actually. Yeah, they were like right by the
Yeah,
curtain.
that's cool.
To back up slightly, and it's quick. I went out to Long Island for the dumb Easter egg hunt that my cousin puts on, and I call it dumb, which is stupid because we had a really good time. And then I came home, and I was tired. I got a kind of a slight sore throat. I'm laying on the couch after we ate, and I go to my wife. I'm like, do I have to fucking go to this thing? And I'm thinking, because it's going to be beat. Sam doesn't want to do anything for his bachelor party. He doesn't, like I said, doesn't drink, doesn't eat steak. They're at a Jim Norton show. I've seen Jim 100 fucking times.
Get some
No
chicken
offense, Jimmy.
nuggets
I mean,
somewhere.
I'm not offended.
I'm a very fun person.
and Jimmy
You're
said, don't get confused. Jimmy fucking rocked. He's so ready for his special.
I was laughing my balls off.
And she's the one like, you got to fucking step up. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
You missed the pre-comedy cocktails.
Where was that at?
Hey, spike mine.
But even though I thought that part was even weird because I'm like, Sam doesn't drink, so why is everyone going to a bar before the Jim Norton show to have a few drinks?
Yeah, get nice and loose. Let the evening. Hey, what happens in this place stays here. Let me shake your chair.
little pre-show, right?
Just because I don't drink doesn't mean other people don't.
That's true.
Look, I'm wrong, is what I'm saying in the end, because it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. I was very surprised. Your brother put on a nice shindig.
Oh, yes, he did.
So then we ended up at, should we say the place?
If you want to, it was a gentleman's club.
Went to a gentleman's club.
Gentlemen, you better use that in quotes. Go on, get out of here.
Using the term loosely,
I'm
right?
not a fan of that fake gentleman crap though, where everyone has to check their coat. The doorman has a nice long fucking
his trench coat on or something,
but really nice
a
and
suit jacket.
and they, suit jackets, and they got hats on. It's like, look, man, half the people in here want to just make cumsies in their pants.
Check your coat
This
and
isn't
your
a
hat.
gentleman's club.
They don't like hats in there. there.
Right.
You know, no hats allowed at the
No hats,
place.
no coats.
And I didn't even realize you're not allowed to even pull out your phone.
They don't want people snapping pictures of the ladies.
Sam had to tell me, like, dude, they told us, like, don't fucking even attempt to pull out your phone. I didn't even know because I went to the bathroom while they were getting seated.
Yeah, they don't like that shit.
My fiance's dad got yelled at for doing it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Which one?
I
The
don't
one
like
that.
Her dad, not her stepdad. All the dads were there, too. I was wondering if that was going to get weird. But it wasn't weird.
Yeah.
It's
It
like,
is
whatever.
weird when dads show up.
Yeah.
Well, someone asked protocol for the dads.
Oh.
And I said to somebody, I'm like, look, man, when my brother got married, we had a bachelor party at, I think it's called Slate, the pool hall, and then you could rent like a side room, and that's where you get the strippers to come in. My dad was getting lap dances, and he didn't know the protocol, so he's just grabbing the girls and stuff.
No.
He figured, look, he's not stupid, he's old school. He figured, look, if there's a girl half naked on my lap, I'm going to take advantage of this and squeeze some shit.
Yeah.
And we're all looking like, yeah, you should. You're in your 70s. Fuck it. And the big bouncer dude that comes with the girl almost fucking started in with my dad, which would have been an ugly problem because my brother has some fucking crazy friends.
Yeah.
But he had to be told to keep his hands off the girls.
Your hands to
Yeah,
yourself.
they don't like that.
I loved it though. I'm like, right on.
hilarious.
Man. So I brought that up. I'm like, protocol is everyone here gets a lap dance.
Yeah, I was just wondering if it was going to be weird for me to get a lap dance while sitting across from...
Jance's dad.
Yeah.
He
for
seemed
Jess's
cool, though.
dad.
Yeah,
but
the,
he was
the
totally
girl's
cool,
dad,
Yeah.
always a little awkward.
Yeah. Right.
Her father wasn't like, I couldn't believe he's like, come on, let's go get a little stinky on our fingers. I'm like, what?
Stinky.
He said that. He was like holding his hand up to my nose. He's like, come
that's
on, let's get some
crazy.
stinky on our fingers.
Guess who this is? Guess who this is?
Yeah, and then your dad is like, fingers. And then he held up his fist. He said, man up.
Yeah.
Two fathers really bonded.
I didn't see that interaction. But...
Some of the fathers got lap dances.
Yep. Not all, though. Not the
Not the main father.
not the birth. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Jerry chose not to have a lap dance.
Who's Jerry?
He's my dad.
Oh, your dad? Okay.
Handlebar Jerry.
Handlebar mustache
We,
rides.
we were working.
Right?
We were,
Who, by the way, is a great guy. In the end, he's a great guy to talk to. But we tried. He just wouldn't go with the lap dance.
kept
thing.
refusing the girls.
Why was he refusing?
I don't know.
You can't have Sam seeing him like that. It's embarrassing.
'Cause he probably likes weird stuff. Like what he probably likes is to put a belt on his neck with a foot in his mouth and jerk off into his belly button. Just something totally inappropriate and creepy that he didn't want his son seeing.
On the way home, he said he was just an old man. He's done with it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Were they totally nude or no?
No, they had their bottoms on.
Oh, yuck. Oh, okay.
Their bottoms on.
How was the lap dance? Did they touch during the lap dance or did they stand 10 feet away?
No, they touched.
How was it?
It was good.
Did you get a rod?
Rod.
No.
Ew, why?
You know.
Well, I don't.
What, you would
Oh.
instantly get a rod in that situation?
If a girl rubs her ass on my fucking cock right, like back forth, back forth, back forth, back forth, I can fucking
That's
shoot.
the motion.
Yeah. I'm surprised you did.
Back, forth, repeat. Was it weird looking at your dad, though? Like looking at girls like that?
No, because he didn't really do it. Like, he was just like talking to them like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, yeah. No,
He
I'm
snuck
fine.
a peek at some tits.
Of course he did.
Right in front of his face.
I'm sure he did, but it was like every time a girl went over to him, he was just like talking to her like she could have just as easily been his daughter or something. and
God.
Sent her on her merry way.
We got Sam a lot of lap dances, and at one point, one of the ugliest girl in the place decides she needs to sit on my left knee so she could talk to Sam. And I guess in most instances that would be very sexy. My leg was fucking killing me.
Was that the girl that we were sending from guy to guy?
Yeah, because she had a butter face. Her face was horrendous.
She asked everybody in our party.
I don't
if they
think
wanted-
anyone went for it.
I finally was like, all right. If somebody else will pay for it. It was average.
How much are they? $20?
$20 a song.
Yeah, but they get you for the two.
It's always 20
It's so
bucks a
fu-
song. And they always do.
They
always,
get you for the two, though.
Yeah, they pull.
That was
"Do
two
you want
songs. I'm like,
more?
what?
You want one more? You want one more? They always give you that line.
Yeah, and I had a friend there who was like, he'd obviously fallen in love with the first girl who gave him a lap dance because he was in for 3 songs. And
Jeez.
it just kept going and going. I was like, he has no idea what he's doing.
And the funny thing is, like, the move is, these girls want to get you into the champagne room,
Right.
Where
back in the backpack room.
where more shit goes on, and it costs you a few more bucks.
That'll cost you like a fucking C note.
But
back there.
Yeah,
Nothing happens.
huh?
No, nothing
But
happens.
I was saying, Anto, that's the line though. Like when you're hanging out with like in general regular people at a bachelor party, it's accepted to see everyone getting lap dances. But when you make that move to like, when she grabs your hand and goes, "Let's go," you know, you just can't.
Did you get one?
What? I didn't go to the back room. No.
You need a lap dance?
Oh yeah, I got lap dances.
Wait, are the lap
You know,
dances there?
They're there, yeah, in front.
Oh, because some places just have a room where you go to.
Oh, no, it was right in front of everybody.
Oh,
but
okay.
they're all trying to get you into the back room. But you're like, you can't. That's the line, though.
Opie was turning
Yeah.
down some of the girls at first, but I was like, you know, I wanted to make sure everybody got at least
You
something.
want to make sure all parties are
Jesus.
guilty. I hear you. Guilty men tell no tale.
Oh, he's got him again. He's cornered him. Now he's trying to tickle him.
But, so like after...
But you would look like a scumbag, is what I'm saying, to get up with one of the girls and,
Oh,
she,
yeah.
and she leads you into the back room.
I
in front-
would've.
in front of people that you normally just see at a barbecue every once in a while.
But the girl
Yeah,
gave
and you come out with like glitter on your face, right? Shit stain on your nose.
A shit stick.
You would have gone off into the private room?
Without a doubt. I would have came on your fucking on your jacket sleeve.
We all would have been having a good time, but you would have been...
I would have been MIA. Where's Jim? He's fucking he's trying to come in his pants.
I told the girl who gave Opie the lap dance, because she was asking me who should I go to next or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I pointed to Opie, and I was like, well, that guy right there is the one who has the most money of all of us.
Boy,
Oh,
when
you
And she
got
wouldn't
them.
leave him alone.
she just wouldn't leave me alone.
Yeah, once the vultures come
Yeah.
over.
Oh, my God.
That's it. They smell that money.
And there was also a guy there that, let's just put it this way, Santorum wouldn't like very
No,
much.
not at all.
Santorum would have hated one of the people in our party, if
That's
you know
right.
what I mean. And
Homosexual.
and he was, but he was a trooper, and because we kept pushing and pushing, and he got a lap dance.
He ended up getting two.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a big laugh going on, and I'm trying to figure out how I can say this. There was a big laugh going on because someone asked him if that turned him a little. And this person said, not in the least.
Yeah, I was talking to him.
Which I don't understand.
I
They
was like,
just don't like the parts.
I know, because I'm
It's
like,
amazing.
I get you're gay and you're into something else, but you are a guy in the end, and that doesn't turn
the
you on
end.
at all.
You're saying like you could see why the guy would love cock,
Speaking
but
of
why
a guy
can't
in the
you?
end.
But why can't you? But why can't you?
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Sure, good-headed cock.
But why can't you see how fucking just beautiful a naked girl is?
I asked him specifically. I was like, so while that was happening, were you sitting there going, I don't understand this at all?
Right.
Or were you like, this isn't my thing, but I get it now?
Right.
And he said, I was just sitting there wondering when it would stop because I was bored.
Isn't that the
Wow,
weirdest?
yeah, that's-
Jesus,
that's
I'm bored.
just-
I just can't wrap my head around that.
That's
Yeah.
so gay.
Yeah,
I could use it in that context because it is.
Yeah.
Gay.
That's the gayest
Really.
ever.
And then
Yeah.
he told us like,
Guy's gay.
because these
Super gay.
these women are convinced that they are just the hottest fucking things on earth, and the certain stripper was trying to literally turn him in that moment.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, I think she said, I got gay friends, you're not gay, and was really trying to work. I guess that would be a huge accomplishment for a stripper, right?
Oh, you don't
yeah.
understand.
It's a home run.
Right.
This
In
is
the
a guy
end,
who loves dick. You don't get that.
in the end, the stripper lost.
Yeah.
There was no turning of the gay gentleman.
No. That's a racket, though, over there. And the $10, everybody was ordering $10 beers and then going up to the ATM with a $10 surcharge.
$10 charge on the ATM. Yeah, $10 beers.
Yeah.
And then the chicks are constantly coming over to just try to rape you for money.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you, wait. Are you saying that a strip club
yeah, right.
was overpriced?
Wait a minute
Come
now.
on, guys. Let's not.
And then I had my one friend there who was like trying not to spend money. And I was like,
Oh, really?
Where'd you come?
That's
like, when-
not the place you go to be
just-
economical.
kept telling girl after girl that he was broke and didn't have any money.
How much did you?
He had enough money to get
least that
a
keeps him
train
away.
ticket home.
Yeah.
That guy.
That's what he said, yeah. And she was like, where are you from? And he was like, Connecticut. And she was like, oh, that's not far. And he was like, it's a far fucking walk.
Why is he a cheapskate?
Yeah. He's got a wedding coming up, too. He's probably got no money, but
okay.
yeah, he didn't want to spend anything.
It was fun, man. Good time. They hammered
Yeah.
me with my drinks. I was hungover for the first time and probably since my son was born, to be honest with you.
How long were you there for?
I left around 1-ish, I guess.
Yeah. And
You guys made it to 2, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tapped out around 1.
Yeah.
Pounding headache when you woke up?
Dude. I tweeted, hell on earth is simple. Being really hungover and having to wake up early because you got a kid at home. My kid's almost 2. And he's ready for the fucking world, man.
He's not hungover.
He's ready for the world, and you can't reason with a almost 2-year-old.
No.
I was miserable all day yesterday. I had 4 hours sleep. He gets up around 6.
And then it had to be the day that you had to watch him all day.
Yesterday was the day I had to babysit him all day. All fucking day.
What, do kids have to be at the office? What the fuck are they waking up so early for?
You got to sit them down and go, look, this is inconvenient.
Oh,
yes.
Explain what inconvenient is.
That's what I should have filmed. Me trying to reason with him. And I walked around all day with a pounding headache, just wandering around my neighborhood, going to playgrounds and just trying to survive the day.
Did you want to just go back to bed?
Oh, God.
Did he want you to go back to bed or no?
No.
He didn't think it was nap time?
Oh, God.
He didn't give a shit, did he?
No. My wife came home around 6, I think.
6 p.m.?
Yes, it was an all day thing.
What time did she leave?
10 in the morning.
Oh. And was your kid was probably sleeping though until like noon?
No.
6:30.
6:30 he was ready to go. Now I understand why people stop drinking when they have kids. You just can't fucking do it. Some people figure it out, I guess. But in general, kids Kenny told me a long time ago cuz Kenny used to drink a lot. He told me. And I go, "When did you stop drinking?" He goes, "When I had kids cuz they don't understand hangovers." And he just realized, "Fuck, I can't do this."
Was that the first time you've been hungover with him?
Yeah, I'm first time been hungover since he's been born. 2 years.
My dad didn't realize that. He was hungover, and I go in there and be like, shut up. Don't bust my chops.
Yeah.
Bust your chops? Yeah. It was always, apparently I was always breaking his chops or something. Busting his chops. I don't even know what that means.
You know how sad my tolerance is? This is for Anthony. 1 beer at Caroline's and 1 Dennis Leary, which is a delicious drink they offer there.
Oh.
And then I had, and people are going to laugh at me, 2 lousy, strong gin and tonics at the strip club. That's it. That's what knocked me down.
And you were done
for the
next day.
Yeah.
Slow gin fizz.
Oh, God.
Was that your drink of choice
No,
back in the
isn't
day?
that like
Slow gin fizz.
Isn't that an old lady's drink?
No, that's more a kid. It was like back in the day, it was like a kid type drink.
This was gin and tonic, and they've changed the rules at the strip club. They used to water down their drinks and shit, so you spend a lot of money trying to get drunk. Now their goal is to fucking hammer you.
So you spend all your money on a fucking...
Right.
On
So they want to hammer you. So, I mean...
That's where they make their money.
I felt like I was drinking pretty much straight up gin.
Wow.
Yeah, I felt it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now it's all about getting you back there to pay for the dances, because the club gets a cut of that.
I don't miss drinking. I really don't.
No.
It was fun. I had a
like
blast. Don't get me wrong, but that hangover shit is, I'm done with it.
Dude, the drinking part's fun.
Yeah, always.
The hangover is
always.
bad.
Always.
That's the bad one.
What else happened there, Sam? I'm trying to remember.
I was wondering if my sister's husband got uncomfortable with my dad being there, and he's more like a conservative guy too, because he left early out of the strip club.
Who did?
My sister's husband.
Yeah.
And my dad was there, so I don't know if he's still like worried about impressing my dad or something, because he wasn't feeling it. He didn't want to be around all the strippers and stuff.
Why? He's a pig.
You know he couldn't control himself.
Probably a pig.
I bet he was afraid one of them would come over and recognize him. Go, oh, you want to rub your helmet on my foot for $40 again?
He's been there many times before.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got his favorites and everything.
Yeah. So I guess you're ready to get married now. That's what happens.
That was the end. That was the last thing, right?
Where's Jess's bachelorette party, though?
Jess says she wants to like get trapeze lessons or something for her bachelorette party.
What the hell is that about?
Dork.
Uh-oh. From who?
That's what I was
true.
saying. That's what I told her. Like she said she didn't want any strippers whatsoever at her bachelorette.
I guess that means I won't be invited. I'm kidding, Sam. I don't strip. I know that.
That means she really
goodness.
wants strippers at a bachelorette party.
Uncut.
You think so?
Yeah.
Uncut.
Yeah, they're gonna do that on the QT. They're gonna play the whipped cream game.
She doesn't want to.
That's horrible.
She doesn't want to realize the mistakes she's making. Like she doesn't want a guy with like a fucking real bulge to come over, because then she's like, oh,
A
no.
real bulge.
What am I doing?
Yeah, that's what they can look like.
I didn't know they grew them like that.
No, I hope there's nothing vulgar going on at her bachelorette party. I'd be insecure.
How long did it take you to realize that was a small room?
What do you mean?
There's mirrors everywhere. I thought I was in a giant room.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. You're like, wait a minute.
That mirror shit works.
Maybe this is like 10 by
I thought I was in a
25.
warehouse. It was not much bigger than this room. Twice the size of this
It
room.
was a very small place.
I thought it was giant.
They put mirrors, and they keep they kept the lights very dim, so you didn't notice all the stripper
standard
juice
operating procedure.
smudges all over the
Stripper
windows.
juice.
I mean the mirrors.
Well, yeah, you don't want to be in a fucking library. Oh, quick. Rub your fucking ass on me near the Dewey Decimal System.
Would you be able to recognize one of those strippers outside that place?
I was thinking about that. I think
No fucking way.
I think there's one or two I could.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not by the face. Come on. Keep it under your hat, Sammy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Josh.
Was it the two that were lezzing out?
I liked seeing that.
Lezzing out.
You did?
I enjoyed seeing that very much. Yeah.
For the
I liked a lot of
for
the
the people
girls.
that question Sam, he's all man. He knows.
Thank you.
He knows how to handle a fucking lap dance
Thank
like a
you.
fucking champ.
Yeah.
You didn't get a boner?
No, I mean there was some blood that was rushed down to that area, but not a full-on
Oh, I thought-
erection.
Did it leak at all?
I thought
No.
blood leaking out of the.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It sounded
Of
terrible.
course you didn't get a boner.
I leak blood before I become erect.
Did a little pre-cum come out?
No.
A little sticky leg?
No.
Oh, my God.
But they treated me very well. I had many lap dances.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We tried.
Yeah.
That's what the boys are there for.
Would you
know?
hate it after Jess's
Pay for your
bachelorette
shit.
party if she said, look, we're going to have to wear condoms for 6 more months, even after you're married?
I would be extremely upset by that. Yeah. And
Would you have gone in the back room?
Um,
None of us really pushed it on you.
if somebody had paid for it.
That's a yes.
I guess. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If you paid for it.
Yeah, it's the champagne room. It's
know
a
what
night
it
for
is.
champagne.
I hate you, Josh.
More people on Twitter. It's not babysitting when it's your kid. You just don't understand. You just don't get it.
You differentiate parenting and babysitting. When you're teaching life lessons, you're parenting. When
There
you're
are
just there
times
as a
you're
supervisor.
There are
Right.
times you're absolutely babysitting your kid. Period. End of discussion. Like today,
Yeah,
I'm
people
not.
don't like when you say that.
Well, today I'm not babysitting my kid. We'll do a whole bunch of little things today. We'll go to the playground. We might go for a bike ride. We'll do all sorts of fun stuff. Yesterday it was babysitting. I should have got paid. Holy fuck!
Did he have a lot of energy all day?
Oh my god!
Yeah. You weren't in the condition to give him any life lessons.
I so understand when people get a little goon army with their kid.
Come on, we're going home.
I don't do that. I want
Yes.
the record. Nah, I won't do that.
You walked around a lot?
Yeah, you got to remove yourself from situations. You have to fucking leave for a little while. They don't understand. I understand the goon arm, though.
Goon arm.
Oh, yeah.
Got a goon arm every so. No, you don't. I don't think I've goon headed once. Here you go. Meet the jukebox. Meet the cigarette machine out by the front door of the bar. Whoops.
And Club Soda Kenny gave me a big $5 to put in a lady's G-string, he told me.
Oh,
that's
did
right.
he call it a $5
No, that's something, but I felt like it was coming
Sounds
from
like
him.
something I'd say.
That's
Yeah.
old school, too.
Yeah.
You don't do the G-string thing.
You don't?
No.
What do you put it, like in the thigh high?
You just hand it to him.
Right in the
here.
vagina.
Here.
Not me. I try to get in there, and I try to do this to the lips.
I didn't see anybody G-stringing in there.
There was one girl who was better than most of them who did. She extended her G-string for me to place.
Oh,
You know.
yuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it the front part of the G-string so you could get a little peek?
I always try to get down there.
Get a little peek?
You do.
I try to knuckle walk down the pubis.
Knuckle walk. Like an animal. Jimmy's an animal. All right. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Bunch of nude women dancing
yeah.
on our laps.
And,
Chicks.
and no lap dances for Jerry.
No, my dad didn't want to lap dance.
You want to
Jerry.
show Bobby a little respect after
guess
all
so.
these years of marriage.
I guess so.
But he said, he goes, I'm too old. He
what he
just
said.
doesn't even,
He goes,
doesn't affect him anymore.
I'm old at this point.
Oh, God. He's probably so fucking out of control
You think
sexually. Yeah. That he just didn't want to let the fucking, the gates open.
Yeah.
Release the Kraken.
Gotta sit there.
Yeah. It's like, oh, if my son sees me really go off,
Yeah.
it's over.
Find my gay friend to talk to for a while.
God.
So, what do you got going on?
He's just getting a lap dance, but he pulled his cock out. He's jacking.
He's the one who just starts grabbing and raping.
Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that.
I wouldn't think
That's
he did.
ridiculous. It's insane.
Your dad?
Yeah.
He probably doesn't like lap dances unless there's a strap on. Like, that's his thing.
You think that's what he's into?
Yeah, he likes the bobbing, like a glowing pink strap on.
I don't think so.
Tickle his stash.
I mean, I guess he wouldn't tell me, but I doubt it.
We should ask him.
He'll probably say no.
Is E-Rock picking up yet?